Birth of Sati and her childhood. Hello, namaste, and welcome to my channel for listening to the next chapter of the Sati episode from Shiva Purana, Story-16. This is about the birth and childhood of Mata Sati, reminding everyone of the 14th story where I had narrated how Daksha had performed many pujas and yagyas for pleasing Uma, the universal mother, and had asked her to be his daughter. Now proceeding forward. After having 60 daughters and many sons, Daksha and his wife prayed to the universal mother with the aim that Mother Uma was to be born of the consort or wife of Daksha as their daughter Sati. After a lot of yagyas and pujas, Ma Uma appeared and said, "O Daksha, you have asked me as your daughter, and now that I am very happy with your puja and meditation, now is the time when all your prayers shall come true, and I'll become your daughter." After speaking this, she magically took the form of a baby girl and started crying besides her mother. Sati brought a lot of happiness to the family and her surroundings. Time passed, and she grew up into a beautiful girl. Then she performed Nanda fasts to have Shiva as her husband. Sati was lost in the meditation of Bhagwan Shiv. Then Brahma and Vishnu and all the other gods observed the perseverance of Mata Sati and were satisfied by her devotion. So they together approached Lord Shiva to put a good word about Sati in the ears of Bhagwan Shiv. When they arrived in Shivlok, Shivji asked them about the purpose of their visit. All of them in unison replied, "O glorious Lord, the task of creation cannot be completed without your support. Unless you demolish all the demons, new creation is impossible. You are the only destroyer among us. Brahma is the creator and Vishnu is the preserver. And you, in form of Rudra, is the destroyer. O my Lord, in order to destroy the demons, we need you to have sons who will ultimately kill the demons. So our great Lord, you need to marry a suitable girl in order to have sons. I, Brahma, am married to Saraswati. Vishnu is married to Mata Lakshmi. And now it's your turn to get married. All three of us are three, but at the same time, we are all one." Similarly, Saraswati, Lakshmi, and Mata Sati or Parvati are all different roops of the same almighty universal mother Uma. All the gods, Vishnu, Indra, Agni, Surya, appealed to Shiva to get married. Shiva replied, "I'm happy by myself, but since I always like to make my devotees happy, suggest a suitable bride who can meditate when I'm meditating and live worldly life when I'm not meditating, and should always listen to me without disturbing me in my actions. If my wife ever becomes a hindrance in my meditation and work, I shall renounce her." On listening and hearing this, everyone suggested how Sati was extremely suitable bride for him and how she was praying for him to be her husband with all devotion and commitment. Also, she was no other than Uma herself. And Lord Shiva agreed to the proposal. I'm ending it today over here, but in our next story, we'll listen to the story of Shiva and Sati marriage. And thank you all for listening today, and see you all tomorrow with the next story of Shiva Sati marriage. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.